I'm Liz Hasenmueller, and I'm an associate professor at St. Louis University, and I'm also the associate director at the Water Institute, which is part of St. Louis University. And we have been here at Deer Creek monitoring the stream chemistry for about 6 years now. We have several projects that we are focused on looking at how the stream responds to various human impacts. So we've been looking at salt inputs from road salting and studying that. We've been looking at how much older groundwater comes into the stream during flood events compared to how much newer water is coming in from runoff. So over here, Carly Finnegan has been measuring things like optical brighteners, which are items that are added into wastewater from your detergents. So your detergents have these things that make your clothes whiter and brighter. And we use those chemicals as tracers of municipal waters like wastewater. We also use fluoride, which is put into drinking water for dental health, as a tracer of municipal drinking water getting into the stream. And so some of our results, we found that about 20% of the stream is made up of drinking water, about 15% of the stream is made up of wastewater. And so these are some of the studies that we've been focused on at Deer Creek. And then over here, Natalie Hernandez has been working on looking at continuous monitoring of water quality. So she's using a device that can do 5-minute intervals of measurements of things like the salinity of the stream, the dissolved oxygen content, which is important for fish, the temperature, and a host of other parameters that we've been measuring for about 5 years continuously in the stream to understand how Deer Creek has responded to these various perturbations.
Okay, so this is an EXO continuous monitoring sonde. So we deploy this here in the creek, and it gives us continuous data every 5 minutes, as long as it's running from when we start the deployment to coming back and getting the data with this computer. So we use that for continuous data on things like temperature, water chemistry parameters like amount of chloride, and other things, just to keep track of what the water chemistry is like in the creek over a long period of time. So we've had a continuous monitoring sonde out here since 2015 at different intervals, but we have long-term data of water chemistry in the creek from it. So this is the installment that we deploy the EXO in while it's continuously monitoring data. We just slide it down in here, and then we lock it in place with this lock. And this is where it sits and collects data of the creek. So this is an auto sampler. It's not fully set up right now, so this is what it looks like underneath the hood. But this takes samples every certain period of time that we set it. So we'll set it for like every 20 minutes during a flood event. And the continuous device that we showed earlier takes data, but this takes actual water samples. So this is like the type of bottle. It'll fill up this bottle every interval that we program it, and then we'll have this water that we can then run other tests on in the lab. So I'm going to be using this auto sampler to get water samples to test for microplastics for my geochemistry project. And this tubing runs down to the creek over there. And so that's how it's going to collect the floodwaters for me.
One of the other things we've been working on at Deer Creek is connecting with the Litzinger Road Ecology Center so that university students can work on a class project looking at water quality at Deer Creek. So part of the Earth and Atmospheric Sciences course, Environmental Geochemistry, we've partnered with the Litzinger Road Ecology Center so that we can have those students look at data that was collected at the Litzinger Road Ecology Center, specifically here at Deer Creek, interpret those geochemical data and learn about these processes and how they happen using these real-world data sets. And so our students are going to be presenting to the Litzinger Road Ecology Center, and so everyone's welcome to watch what they've done. And so this is one of the ways we've been connecting our work not only to the research community, but also to our undergraduates at St. Louis University.